Hi everyone, welcome back. I jumped ahead a bit, but I also was testing out some things to see. So first off, there's basically no difference between Serana and Valerica when it comes to how they are as companions. I think we're just going to go ahead and let Valerica stay here at the castle.
I wish you the best of luck.
We're also going to let this guy stay here as well. Not sure where she's going, but whatever. She might be going back to her lab. But we went ahead and went to the place to clear out the vampires. And the next quest he was going to give me was this one where you dress up as the Dawnguard and try to incriminate them. But more importantly, what I was trying to do was figure out what was going on with the mod that I was talking about. So it turns out it's a little different from the one I found for Legendary Edition, which was like, hey, you can customize the castle. This one is not like that. You notice this right here? So basically this mod is about clearing up debris, and therefore more kind of becomes available. In fact, there is actually another separate area in the northern tower that becomes kind of an extra room for you to store stuff and stay in. So all you really need is a pickaxe. So I basically just did the console command to add a pickaxe into my inventory, which you can do just with the console commands on PC. And if you want to know how to do that, it's simple. Just do this, and then help pick. And there you go. You get all the codes and such for anything related to something with the word pick in it, like a pickaxe. And then you just do player.add-item. You type in that code there, and then space, and how many you want to add into your inventory, and boom, it adds it. So that's how you do that. So that's what this mod is basically going to do here. As we go around, we see those piles of rubble that need to have this stuff cleaned up. We just do this. And it'll just help clean it up and make it much nicer. You're basically trying to help restore the castle to its former glory. That's kind of the idea anyway. Now, like this right here. I can't tell you how much I used to use a pickaxe to get ore for certain types of gear and upgrades and such back in vanilla Skyrim. Back in the day. So for example, here's one of the things that you actually can get access to. See all this right here? And now we get access to the balcony, where Valerica's place was. There's this other room over here, but apparently it's already owned and used by somebody. I think it's Serana, actually. I think this is actually Serana's room, even though Dexian is just kind of hanging out in here. At first I thought this was going to be an extra room for me, but no, I think this is Serana's extra room. Now, this goes back out to the courtyard where we were before. Now, there's not much in terms of cleaning up out here. I thought there would be, but not really, it seems. However, when you go into these other towers over here, that's where it gets a little different. Let me do the east tower first, actually. I looked around, I couldn't find anything out here in the courtyard to be like, help clean up this area. There probably is somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. I thought there would be out here, but apparently not. Where it really is, though, is in these towers. Now, there's not much in this room.
Oh.
Like, there's really not much to it in here at all. Oh, by the way, there was something else I did in between. Remember how I was saying that my character would want to make his bond with Serana official?
I'm glad you're here with me.
Well...
If you think it'll help.
So, I did the thing where we went and got the Amulet of Mara from the temple in Riften. And there's a new dialogue option because of the mod allowing you to kind of convince her that she's strong enough to stand before the divines and ask for that blessing so that they can be together, or that you could, you know, plead with her or try to convince her to do it, and then you can have the wedding ceremony and basically officially make Serana your wife. So this is an area we can clean up, but first we gotta clean house. I say that because... Well, unfortunately there are some unwanted guests still residing in here. So now, there's a mannequin here. This chest had some things in here. Look at how much nicer this place is. Other tables, a big dining room table. And then up here, a great bedroom. And this is like the extra bedroom area that you can get for yourself in this tower. So, if you don't want to stay in Harkin's room, you can stay in this one instead. So in case Serana and I ever want to get away from the other members in this castle, we can just kind of hide out here. Our own little private getaway. Now, there's supposed to be an extra add-on to this mod, referring to, like, a dock. I'm not really sure about that, though. I think we may have to actually exit the front door of the castle in order to figure that out. Because I was looking around and I was just like, this seems kind of odd that it would mention that, but yet it wouldn't be a thing here. So let's step outside for a moment. Ugh. Annoying sun. Where are you? There you are. How strange. Oh well. So I'm just going to double check this because I remember the mod mentioning some kind of dock. So I was trying to figure out what exactly it was referring to. If it was something that changed or was added on. And I thought maybe it was this area over here. And I was like, does it mean this is an area I can actually clean up to make this a separate, like, dock for us? I mean, it probably should. So let's check. I'm looking for the thing that says clean this area up. I'm not seeing it. So, unfortunately, it looks like that's just simply not going to be the case. Because even though it's set up here for that to be an actual thing, it doesn't look like it's actually going to happen, even though it could, unless I have to do so on the other side, inside the castle. And that I'm not entirely sure about. In fact, if we went back into the Undercroft, is there like a way back into the main area? Well, hello, Skeever.
No.
And hello, Death Hounds, who for some reason are attacking me. How dare you attack the Lord of the Castle! I don't know why the game thinks I haven't been here before. Will you stop it? Good gargoyle.
Well for you. Figured.
So I thought maybe there was a way to get back to the main area through here, but apparently there isn't. Which is kind of disappointing. But since this area does go back to the courtyard... Oh, hello, Valerica.
Help yourself to anything you need in my laboratory.
I'm amused that she's kind of stuck in certain places, apparently.
What now? I'm ready when you are.
So what I was thinking was that here in the main hall area, the keep, there would be something else that you could clear up in order to get access to the dock outside that we just saw. But there doesn't really seem to be that, which is kind of disappointing. Let's clean up this area as well. And that's basically like the main gist of what this mod does. You're basically just going around, clearing up a bunch of stuff that you're just kind of looking around going, why is this just kind of left alone like this? Just to kind of make the place nicer and less awful. This is supposed to be a great castle after all. We're just kind of letting it just go bad. I mean, look at this. You're just standing there doing nothing. You could help me clean this up, but no. Now, what would be nice is if after I do all this cleaning up these areas, is if I then get something else popping up or someone else showing up saying, Saya, because you have finished cleaning up this castle, you get access to this, or you can have the option to do this. You know? Just saying. I do like being able to have things that lets me be able to actually like make the place nicer and better, rebuild stuff, make it my own. That's why I liked the other one I found for Legendary Edition, which doesn't seem to be available for this version, unfortunately, where I can actually customize the castle to my own delight. Make it more so how I would like it to be. Among the options I have, of course, but still. So I'm tempted to end it here, but again, I actually would like to show you the quest, because to me, it's like once you get the quest to go take out the leaders of the Dawnguard, that's basically it. Like, to me, like, that is like the end. You have defeated the Dawnguard and their leaders. You have won, as when it comes to the conflict between the vampires and the Dawnguard.
Life here has many advantages. The Dawnguard have increased their operations and have been aggressively recruiting. We need to put a damper on their efforts and give those troublemakers something to worry about other than harassing our interests. You are to make a public show of murdering someone. Do it in the streets for all to see. The higher the profile, the better. Make it seem you are a member of the Dawnguard, thus sowing confusion among the herd. Wear this armor and plant this note on the victim.
And what do you mean by a high-profile target?
You know, an important member of society. Someone attached to the Jarl's court. A merchant, a bard, a priest. Someone with stature. That will make them all the more upset to have one of their citizens slain, and under such flimsy pretense.
So we're pinning the murder on the Dawnguard.
Precisely. The people will put pressure on the Dawnguard, who are apparently murdering their fellows without provocation. Their focus will be shifted from us, giving us one less nuisance to deal with.
Understood.
Good. I knew I was sending the right man for the job.
Alright, so here's the other funny thing about this quest. I have to go to Raven Rock, which is, of course, the Dragonborn DLC location. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna need to make sure all my stuff... Also, why am I not wearing my wedding ring? Oh my goodness. I need to do some upgrading of my gear. In fact, hold on. Let me just double check if what I am wearing has that buff already. Yep, can be improved. Yep. Even better. I think it's time for the Lich King to make his return. Don't you agree? So anyways, I'm going to work my way through these quests. Hopefully the next one will be the one I'm talking about. And then we're going to end this playthrough on us storming Fort Dawnguard and taking out their leaders. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do... Because I got to get access to Raven Rock first. Then I got to go take out somebody amongst that group, an NPC there. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll take care of that. When we come back, I will hopefully have the take out the leaders of the Dawnguard quest ready to go. Stay tuned.